Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above.
You know, you're probably singing along at home. That first word, you know, if you've ever been in an NFL football stadium with tens of thousands of fans all singing along, I'm talking every word from start to finish, you may have been at a Garth Brooks concert. And if you were standing next to me as I belted all out, all the harmonies, all the lyrics, I apologize.
There's so many good ones. How could you not join
Exactly,
into that?
but it's easy to see how country music star Garth Brooks can take home Entertainer of the Year awards more times than I can count on one hand, including just recently at the CMA Awards.
Yeah, he has the best-selling solo album of all time.
Yes.
And even after a 14-year break from music, he's back with a new album called Gunslinger. Courtney's got him out. Not to mention,
I couldn't straighten his finger because my ring would fall off. That was
you made it work.
That's right.
Not to mention a collection of duets with his wife, Trisha Yearwood, for the holidays.
Country superstar Garth Brooks recently received CMA's 2016 Entertainer of the Year award, a very special honor for him since it acknowledges his big comeback.
Come on, man, think about it. It's crazy. For one, it's the 50th. Pretty cool to win it on the 50th. But also, man, 20 years ago we went home. We went home to raise our babies. So even getting back in or being let back in, I didn't think was a possibility. Not only let back in, now this happens. Pretty cool, man. I feel very grateful, very lucky.
He's not only had a stellar run on the road with his world tour, he's also been busy in the studio. His solo record, Gunslinger, is out November 25th.
It's a reflection. We've been on the road for 2 years now. Very much like In Pieces was in the early years for us. It was a reflection of the tour. So this is a really loud album. It really just jumps off the speakers. But like Rope in the Wind or Fences, it's called Gunslinger because right now anything is possible. It feels that way, which is great. And then you hear people when you go back out on tour. And that whole first year, they kept asking where the Garth stuff was. Where's your pen as a writer? I was scared to death. I didn't know if that muscle still worked. This album, more Garth stuff on it than you've ever seen. So whether that's a good or bad thing, they're going to let me know.
Today, he's releasing a holiday album with his wife Trisha Yearwood called Christmas Together, and it may just be the start to their duets career.
That was really fun to do, so hopefully that's the first of many duet albums together.
We wanted to start a duets career, and we thought a Christmas album would be the perfect way to kind of dip your toe in the water. And I got to tell you, if the albums go like the Christmas one, I don't want to jinx it. If it goes like the Christmas one, it was the best time I've ever had recording.
Yeah, we had fun.
yes.
Yeah, I love that. I can't
He's
wait
back.
to be there. He is back. And
He
with
is
his
one of
wife,
the best entertainers. I
Probably
mean, he's
knows
really
who he
great.
is.
Especially if you. It was on my bucket list to see him in person, and it was everything I ever wanted. Because I hate when you go to a concert and they all want to play all their new stuff. I know they want to promote new albums, but I don't want to hear your new stuff. I want to sing along. Garth Brooks said that at the very beginning. He was like, you guys work hard. I'm going to play one new song at the beginning, and then we're going to do the old stuff. And the crowd went nuts. I mean, literally every song was old stuff. And it was great.
I'm so impressed that he can take a break like that and come back with, it seems like, even bigger fans than ever before.
I know. It's like me. You know, so you had mentioned Garth Brooks is at the top of the soloist list, but where does he fall on the best-selling artists of all time? This one includes everyone, soloists, bands, everything. So, oh yeah. All you need is love. Yes, people still love John, Paul, Ringo, George. The Beatles are #1 on the list with 178 million albums sold, of course, over their career. Garth Brooks is at #2, 138 million albums sold. You gotta love that. At a close third, the King of Rock, Elvis.
Oh yeah.
He says, thank you very much for buying 136 million albums.
And at their peak, a few rocked harder than Led Zeppelin, and it shows that they're the 4th best-selling artist of all time with more than 111 million
surprised me a little
albums
bit,
sold. Yeah, I am too. And then rounding out the top 5 is the Eagles.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
So many good songs and have sold roughly 100 million albums. I was never a huge Eagles fan. I liked them, but wasn't a huge fan. I ended up getting tickets given to me, VIP tickets.
Nice.
So I had front row. And
what?
It was, I got serenaded, and sometimes you just don't realize how talented they truly are until you see them live in concert at, I mean, they were amazing.
Well, and oftentimes you don't realize that you know more songs than you think you do.
Right.
You go there like, I know maybe one, and then you get through like, I know this song, I know this song, you don't realize which artist it is, so it's pretty funny. All right, so from your playlist staples to voices we'd recognize anywhere.
You are a toy! You are the real Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, so good. How some of the most popular people on the planet are cashing in on their pipes. That's next.